Alright, so I'm going to attempt to show how to open up this Xbox One controller. So this is a wireless controller for the Xbox One, and it shows here the model is 1708, alright? It shows the battery, 5 volt, 480 milliamps. But yeah, anyways, let's try and open this thing up. So we're going to have to pop this thing open. I think go in here and then you pop these sides off. So usually people use like plastic pry tools or something to do this, but as you can see I can just pull them off with my fingernails. Okay, so we're just going to pull this off. Here you can see how the clips go. So there's two clips here, two clips here, there's one clip down here, and then another clip here and here. Alright, so anyways, we're just going to rip all of these out, keep the pieces in order so you don't get confused. I mean, you can't really put the wrong one in the wrong spot, but it helps to kind of keep them in order. Alright, so let's pop off this side as well. Same thing, just pull this up. Alright, again, you can try doing this with pry tools or something if you want, because you do need pretty good fingernails to do this. So this side is pretty tough. Okay, let's try and get this off. Oops, I just clipped the clips back in. So, just like this. Some little crumbs are falling out. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty difficult to remove, this one. Come on. Come on. Let's see here. So if this one's like that, so there's probably two clips here. There's one clip up here. Alright, come on. I'm going to use my two hands at the same time and try and pull it up this way. I don't know why this side is so much more difficult. It's probably because I'm left-handed and it's awkward working on this side. Come on, clips. Yeah, I think it's because I'm left-handed and it's awkward working on these clips with my left hand like this on this side or something. Wow, these clips are super stuck in there. Come on. Come on, clips. Get out. This one would have two clips there and one clip on that. Yeah, I don't know why these clips on this side are so much more difficult. So if it can't come out, you can use a plastic pry tool. I use this middle. Let's see if we can get it out with this or if it's still going to be stuck. I don't know. This one is so much more difficult to remove for some reason. It's weird. I don't know what's going on here. And I don't want to rip too hard and then end up breaking these pieces. So let's see if wiggling this works. No. It doesn't work. So I don't know what's going on. Let's try clipping this back in. And let's try starting from up here. Ow. Nope, that didn't work. Let's try starting from this side. Doesn't want to come out. I don't know what's going on. Why is this one so much more difficult to remove? I don't get it. Well, we're just going to pull it out because it's broken, so might as well. We'll just have to force it, I guess. Let's try and get this tool under there. And see, there we go. Okay. Come on, let go. Jeez, these clips are so strong. Okay, let's get this tool under here as well then. And try and pry it this way. It doesn't want to come out, jeez. Alright, well, I don't know. This one's super difficult. I don't know what's going on. This side came out. So if it's like this one, then there's the clip is under this way, and I need to kind of pull it up that way, I guess. Let's see. Why is it not coming out? that clip's going to end up breaking, I think. It doesn't want to come out at all. Oh, there we go. Okay, so the clip actually survived. Here you can see inside, looks the same as the other one, just reversed. I don't know why that was so difficult, but we got it out. Alright, so now we're going to remove these screws here. I believe they are a T9, but like a security one. So this is a T9H. Let's see if that's right. Nope, they're actually not. That's actually, why does this one fit? Okay, they are T9. Alright, so you want a T9, the security bits, the ones that have like a little hole in the center. I don't know if you can even see that, but there you go. There's like a hole in the center. Alright, so we're going to remove these. So it looks like there's 5 screws. There's 2 on each side under the handles. One here, one here. I like to keep the screws in order because they can be different size, shapes, and lengths. Keep that in mind. Alright. And then there's one hidden under the sticker here, I believe. So we're going to remove the 4 on the sides here. And then we're going to try and find the one that's in the center that's stuck. Okay. I don't know if a T8 might work better. Let's see here. Yeah, a T8 is actually easier. So instead of the T9, you might want to use the T8 security bit. It fits the screw a little bit easier. Okay, so there is a screw under here. As you can see, when I push on it, it's actually making the sticker go in. So I think there's actually a screw here. Let's see. Is there? I don't know. I mean, there's definitely something here. There's a hole there, so I don't know if there's actually a screw or not. Let's see. Okay. Oh, yeah, there is. So I just pushed the screwdriver through, and I can actually feel there's this screw coming out. Okay. So that screw you can kind of leave in there if you want, or you can just take it out. So here we go. The screws do look the same size, but just to be safe, I like to put them back in the same spot. And then this feels like it's loose, so oh yeah, it just comes out easily like this. Okay, they said that the right RB button is broken. I'm looking at it, I don't see anything weird, so let's pull this off. So I'm trying to see where the physical button is here. I'm not sure about getting this whole thing apart. It might, I don't want to like take stuff out and then end up making it worse, but this stuff appears to hold itself all in place. Feels like the button is fine. I'm trying to see where the physical button is that it's pressing, and I don't see one. Yeah, I don't see where the physical button is here, so I'm confused. Okay, I'm gonna try removing this plastic piece here. So let's lift this up. You can see there's these little protrusion things. So I'm gonna lift this plastic slightly up and see if it will come out. It's kind of coming out. Okay. I'm gonna have to be careful. I don't want to damage it more. Lift it over the trigger buttons if I can. Let's see here. So all of this is out. It doesn't want to go over. There we go. Okay, so here we go. Remove that piece. Let's see if I can see anything better. No, not really. Okay. This is kind of scary to remove. I don't know if I'm going to be able to put it back together. So let's see. Okay, so I'm pulling the right trigger up as I kind of pull it back. So here you can see it comes out. So there's a little like hook that it hooks down this way. So you kind of have to pull it up away from the controller, like up this way. And then as you pull this up, you can actually pull it out just like that. Okay. And now we got these pieces. So we got the right triggers. I don't see what this thing is pressing on. So these are the RB, right button, left buttons, or whatever you want to call them. I don't know. Be very careful because there's all these little cables everywhere here. So these, okay, those work. And I really don't see, oh man, they destroyed these. The rubber pieces are completely gone. Yeah, I don't even see what these things are pressing into. How does it know? How does it know that it's being pressed? Is it using magnets? There's like little magnets in here. So I think there's probably like a electromagnet in here, so when you press these it kind of knows. I don't know, that's what it looks like from what I'm seeing here. Okay, I'm not seeing any physical buttons for this to press, the RB and LB though, so I'm confused. I don't know. Oh, I see. Okay, so the button is actually here. So these are the two buttons. And if the right one is broken, which it doesn't seem like it moved anywhere. They said they dropped it on it, so it's like screwed up. But the button is physically right here. So as you can see, I'm like poking it with the thing. And it pushes in here. I feel it clicking like normal, so I don't know. The button feels fine to me. So I don't know how it would be broken, but there's that. So these are the actual buttons, and then these triggers actually look like they use a electromagnet or something. Yeah, I don't want to pull everything completely apart. I think the guy told me that the controller is like 60 bucks. So for me to completely take this apart and then try and replace this kind of button, it's going to be probably more than 60 bucks worth of my time. So I'm going to just put it back together for now. And maybe this will help somebody. For me, it's not worth my time. It might be worth your time for you to do it if you wanted to try. It looks like you'd have to take these screws out to remove these boards. Yeah, so I see, you can see actually where the screws are going through on here. There's some screws on the bottom here as well. Holding down, here you go, you can see there's one screw in this corner and another screw here. But like I said, it's not going to be worth my time. I mean, it's kind of cool to look inside, but I don't feel it's going to be worth my time to try and completely take this apart. So somebody said the joysticks, oh yeah, you can just take them out. So if the rubber pieces are messed up, you can actually get replacements of these and then just do it. Or if for some reason it's not detecting right, you can take them out. So here you can see it just goes like that. All right, so I'll push that back in. Huh, interesting. I didn't know this one, it like locks in place. That's kind of weird. I mean, I haven't used an Xbox One, so I don't know if that's what it's supposed to do, but alright, so let's put these trigger buttons back in. So I got the little circle here. Hopefully this will at least help some people get started in opening the thing, because it was a little tricky. I am putting that upside down, I think. Okay, so RT, RB, make sure you put it the right way. Okay, get this lined up. I don't know if it's supposed to go under. Well, we'll put this here, and then it's getting caught. So we'll get this here. Okay, and then get this one. Make sure to get these buttons lined up, and then push that over. So I'm holding this down so it goes into the right spot, and then pushing that in. All right, so I think this is not lined up right on this side, so let's lift this back out. Oops. Okay, so I think I kind of have to hold this. Does it go under? I don't remember. Nope, I think it has to go on top. So this goes on top, and then this little part, sharp part, has to actually go in there. So let's try and get that in. All right, that's right. I'm gonna hold down this trigger, so that way I can have room here. Sorry if I'm going out of view. And then lift that over, and there we go. So that's back in. Alright. Oh, this motor just fell out. I guess the motors will just fall out, so you want to be careful with that. There's nothing really holding it in, it's just friction. So yeah, make sure that you don't drop the motor. Okay. That was dangerous. If it ripped out this cable, then it can cause problems. So anyways, we're going to put this piece back on. Okay. So we got this. I don't know what this hole there is for, but it gets covered by this piece. So let's put this back in. I'm gonna make sure to lift this plastic over the charge port. Okay. When you put that in, okay, it goes on top. Then we're gonna flip this over, make sure these pieces go over the triggers, and let's try and get that lined up and in place. Make sure to get the button into place, and there we go. Lift this piece up as well because it went down, and there we go. So we got all of that back in. Let's again be careful with these motors because they do just fall out. Let's put the top piece, the buttons back in. Just get it lined up, drop it into place. Alright, get this piece, put it back on top as well. Make sure to be gentle with this. You don't want to just smash it in, and then if there's something not lined up right, you can damage it. So I'm probably going to hold these buttons down because most likely they need to be slightly depressed when putting the thing back on. Let's see here, what am I missing? Okay. Make sure you get these two tabs lined up. They have the little slots here that they go into, just like this. Hopefully you can see. Alright, and there we go. I think, yeah, we do need to push the triggers in slightly. And this side has, okay, I guess that's how it is. There we go. So now let's put back all the screws. It looks like everything is lined up right. Sorry I didn't do like a complete teardown. I don't want to like do stuff where it's kind of like risky and I might end up just destroying it completely. I'll let them bring it to another place and see if they can find someone that can actually repair this. So I'm going to tighten this. It might just be that button needs to be replaced, but for me, time-wise, it's kind of risky. I'd have to find out where to get those buttons and everything, and then if I take it apart, there's a chance I can make it worse. And yeah, so for 60 bucks, I think it's better to just get a new controller. Okay. Depending what your time is worth, you can spend the time to try and take it apart and see if you can fix it. I think the switches are probably not too expensive. I would assume if you can find them on eBay or something, they might be anywhere from like $1 to $5, so might be worth it if you're doing it on your own. But if you're paying someone to do it, I don't know about that. All right, so let's tighten this other screw. So to do that, you'll have to know how to solder. As you can see, even just taking it apart and putting it back is already like almost 20 minutes for me, and that's not completely taking it apart. So again, if you're gonna ask someone to do this, unless they do this all the time, it's probably gonna take them over like an hour or so to completely take it apart and replace that button, or close to an hour. So depending what their time's worth, I don't know if they're gonna be willing to do it. So alright, get all these clips back in. We'll see. Maybe opening it up and cleaning it out might have already fixed it, so we'll see. Alright, I don't have an Xbox One to test it. Oops. It doesn't say which way these batteries go, so, oh, here we go, the plus and minus. Okay, so that one goes this way. Oops. This one goes that way. Alright, so that's pretty much all I'm going to show with this. Hopefully it was helpful to some people. If it was, please like and subscribe, help others find my videos. Thank you for watching. Usually I do computer and other computer and like phones, tablets, but mostly like laptops and desktops. But anyways, again, hopefully this helped. If it did, like, subscribe, help others find my videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.